Roblox needs no introduction. It's a platform with millions of users, majority of which are kids, with all of its games being user generated. Going to the front page of Roblox, it's pretty obvious that a lot of these games are marketed to younger players. However, if you look deep enough, there's a community of privately hosted servers filled with NSFW content, and today we'll be exploring them. I first heard about Roblox condos in a Ruben Sim video where someone threatened to dox him if he exposes their condo. I wasn't familiar as to what it was, so I decided to go on YouTube to see if there was any videos talking about these condos. And I did find a few from creators such as Green Lego Cats 123, DJ Cook, and Veraxity, but the overwhelming majority of search results are videos promoting a myriad of condo games and Discord servers. These videos have links supposedly leading to condo games, however some of them are just beam links, which are basically phishing links designed to trick people into logging in with a Roblox account, in turn hacking it and stealing their items. Even turning the beam links into normal Roblox.com links are dead ends, since thankfully Roblox has been cracking down on these games. One thing I noticed about these videos is that they tend to feature new and still working in the title and even the date, leading me to believe that they're constantly being uploaded in order to keep people up to date with the newest servers and games, which does in fact seem to be the case. If you look up Roblox condos and sort by newest, you'll see a bunch of these videos. From my experience, the videos directly linking to condo games are usually just scams and contain beam links, but the ones with active Discord servers that have channels dedicated to advertising public condos are legit. I'm not sure how many condo servers are out there. I assume there's a good amount, but allow me to show you some of the ones that I found. These are all of the servers I found. Each one of these have hundreds, if not thousands of members, and every single one of them has a public condos channel where people go on there to promote their condo games. Today, however, I wanted to focus on one of these servers in particular called Kai's Condos. But before we do so, a lot of degeneracy takes place on Discord. So as we dive into this, I have one request for you guys. Please promise me that you'll have my back in case anything happens. It's my dream to educate people on some of the disgusting things that happen online full time. So in case we need to make some noise, consider following my Twitter. But anyways, let's now dive into the world of Roblox condos. Dear Discord, we do not condone any selling, uses, creating of cheats. This server is mainly for Roblox games that are hard to find, which aren't harmful or dangerous at all. Okay. So maybe no one's getting physically harmed or as a result of the explicit games within Roblox, which is a game that kids mainly play, and out of the hundreds of members within the server, at least some are bound to be minors. Not to mention, I only found out about this server because of this Roblox group that was alongside the game being promoted in a larger Discord server with thousands of members, which again, some are bound to be underage. So in my humble opinion, I think these games have the potential to be pretty dangerous and harmful. A lot of gamer happens on Discord, and there's even one example of the owner of Rate My Avatar, who owns the accounts YVR and names are important on Roblox, also going by the name Dang It on Discord, attempting to get a 14-year-old girl to join a condo game. I'll link the video going more in depth on this topic, but let's move on. Our community is always handled, moderated, and watched over 24/7 by server moderators and server owners. This is a safe place to hang out and chat in. This is a mostly safe for work server, and if you wish to take the server down for some sort of reason, firstly email the issue to the server owner as we can sort out any problems or issues that are going on. That was a disclaimer written in the Dear Discord channel of the server before the entire server was revamped, and as a matter of fact, the Discord account of the owner of the server was hacked, so they ended up moving servers to this one. The server still goes by the same name, Kai's Condos, but anyways, it was an admittedly pretty dumb disclaimer given the games being promoted in the server go directly against Roblox's terms of service, and the fact that they said that these games weren't harmful nor dangerous just shows their ignorance as to why condo games are TOS in the first place, as these NSFW games can potentially lead to grooming and such, since Roblox's player base is made up of mostly kids. Now I'll admit, a lot of the things that needed to be age restricted were on the previous version of the server, and going to the revamped version of the old server they still were and still continue to be on the new server. I'm unable to enter certain channels since I set my profile up as a 13-year-old, but this is extremely easy to bypass. Let's say I'm actually 13 years old and I want to see what's in the NSFW channels. All I would have to do is create a new Discord account, set my birth date to like 1999 or something, and I would have access. Now I feel uncomfortable going into any of these NSFW channels since they could potentially feature minors, especially in the Kai channel since according to Kai's profile they're 17. And before I show you some of my footage of these condo games, I wanted to briefly touch on the group Kai has in their actual Roblox account. This is Kai's group, and this is Kai's Roblox account, with an admittedly freaking pretty cringy avatar. Now that you're aware of Kai's Discord servers that were and are promoting links to these disgusting NSFW condo games which go against Roblox's terms of service, on top of that you're also aware of the Roblox group associated with said server in the Roblox account. With all of that being said, let's now dive into one of these games and see what type of degeneracy resides within them. While doing my research for this video, I joined my fair share of condo games, all of which pose this question: how old are you? And right off the bat, the fact that you're able to set your age to 16 is already a bit alarming, and although I don't have any footage, I've joined games where the lowest age you could select was 13. I then came across a player going by the name I'm 14 and excited who messaged me. We then had the following conversation.
Hey, are you only 14? Yeah. How old are you? I'm only 15, but why are you on this game and why do you want to have sex in Roblox? Whoa. Isn't it wrong though? I guess. I mean, I don't do this often. We're too young for this. Honestly, we should leave. I've thought about it. I don't really know. I don't think this is good. For us, this is degenerate. We're too young. You're right. I'm gonna leave then. Thanks.
I'm glad I can convince him to leave, and I hope he never comes back to these disgusting condo games. Just imagine if it wasn't me who he talked to though, and it was someone who actually was willing to engage with him in Roblox, who doesn't care about his age. Things could have potentially been taken further. We conversed privately using the whisper command, meaning no one could see what we were talking about, and who knows what could have potentially happened had I not convinced him to leave. Someone could have gotten into contact with him outside of the game via Discord or other means, and who knows, he could have been moved or maybe other worse things could have happened. I want to wrap this video up with a message to both Roblox and Discord. Please, look into these servers, groups, and users mentioned in this video hosting content within Roblox that could potentially be dangerous to minors and that are against Roblox's terms of service. Now I know that in this video I only talked about Kai's Condos, but I decided to highlight this one in particular because I think it's a good example of a condo community that sadly is flourishing. Many people join the server daily, things were and still are continuously being updated, and there's a lot of activity not only within this server but in every single Discord server dedicated to Roblox condos that I found, with the servers in question being PokeHub, Heaven Condo, X Condos, Night Cons, and of course Kai's Condos. Now I know that Roblox has been cracking down on these games, but even despite the fact that the games themselves are only up for a limited amount of time, through these Discord servers these games will only continue to prevail. As much as I would just love to Thanos snap all degeneracy out of existence, I obviously cannot. And the truth is, things like Roblox Condos, Elsa Gate will continue to exist even if we do fight for these things to be removed. That's not to say I won't fight for their removal. I want for all of these communities to be banned, but I'm only one person taking on thousands who frequent these servers. So the best thing I can do is use the platform I've got to spread the word and tell y'all what to avoid. And for anyone out there playing these games, please stop it. There's plenty of other better things that you can be doing with your time than to Roblox. Go read a book or something and get off Discord. Now for all of my viewers who have younger siblings or family members or who are parents, please make sure they stay away from all of this, please. And one more time, if you're able, please consider supporting the channel on Patreon for only $5. There's a lot more content to come on there, and once I'm making enough to fully transition into making YouTube videos full time, the content I'll put there will surely be worth your $5 a month. Assuming you decide to support me, that is. You're obviously not obligated to, it's your money, but it's very much appreciated. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching and for all of your continuous support. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys who watch these videos. So before the video ends, I just wanted to let you guys know that Kai is no longer uploading condo games on the Kai's Condo server. They are instead now selling the files to their condo games, and I'm assuming what other people do with this file is that they start their own communities, their own Roblox Condo Discord servers, and their own games and all that stuff. Now, as much as I would love to see all of this just disappear at the blink of an eye, at the snap of a finger, I'm not Thanos, I'm not a super power person, but hopefully this video can bring more eyes to the situation because it is an issue, and hopefully Roblox and Discord can do something. Hopefully this video can cause some sort of chain reaction, some sort of ripple effect, if you will. I don't know, but that's what I'm hoping, and that's why I'm making this video. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. When I'm on YouTube, I be like Swanene, eating my chicken noodle soup just like Swanene. When I hit that